That is not what this city is. You want to know what this city is? Go to any subway station in all 5 boroughs, push your fucking stroller up to the stairs, watch what happens. You'll last 1 fucking second and someone's gonna pick up that stroller.
Yeah.
They're gonna fucking help. Anything that I uniquely have, like everything I have, it's giving me from the city. Everything. I fucking fought to be here. Like, there's no word, there's no video I can make that shows you how good this city is.
Believe it or not, I was actually planning on making this type of video a sort of love letter to New York City for a while now. Really, ever since I started thinking about moving out of the city. Because I knew no matter what the answer was at the end of this process, I knew that this immense love for New York City was like, it was not going to be leaving me. Like, it is ingrained into who I am as a being. And then the other day, I saw this video by a guy named David Dorsey on TikTok. And he had this audio clip from Casey Neistat, one of his podcasts he was on. And I know the audio was clipped, condensed a little bit, but I was watching the video and I listened to the audio and I sat there stunned for what felt like forever, because that audio, it hit home. It almost perfectly summarized why I love New York and why I was also dragging my feet on making this video, because it felt like I could never do it justice. So some things in life happen at the perfect time, and as weird as it's gonna sound, seeing that video, hearing that audio, it was the exact thing that I needed in that moment.
New York is not necessarily an easy place to live. The summers are hot and humid. The winters, they're freezing with a wind that cuts you to the bone. The rents are as high as the skyscrapers around you, and the noise never really stops. But that's part of what makes it special. New York challenges you, and you either grow to love its rough edges, or you decide it's not for you, and you shake hands and part ways. And you know, for me, and I'm sure so many other people, the city isn't just a place where we live anymore. It kind of becomes an anti-hero, at least in my story. It challenges you, it frustrates you, but somehow it always pushes you to grow in ways that you never expected. And that growth is good, and it's needed. There's something about the city that keeps you coming back, even when it feels like it's trying to push you away. You know, but if I'm out of the city for even a week, I start to miss this place. And I love to travel, I love to get out and explore. And when I'm here in the city too long, I get that itch that I have to get out. But I always come back. I've thought about leaving so many times, and it's mainly because I grew up not too far from here. And I thought it's part of growing up that you have to leave. But then there are these magical moments that I'm like, this is why New York is the best. It's sunlight bouncing off the buildings. It's fall in Central Park. It's the random interactions with someone on the street here. And it's those magical moments that I realize why it's worth it. It's the people. It's the energy. And it's the endless possibilities when you just step outside your door. Look, I know New York isn't for everyone. It's loud, it's relentless, it's tiring. But for those of us who stay and those of us who choose to call this place home for the long run, there's something magical and magnetic about it. It's a living, breathing being. It's a place that humbles you, but it also shows you that anything is within your reach if you want it. I've realized over time that home isn't a place where everything is perfect. It's where you feel challenged, inspired, and connected. It's the place that keeps you growing. And New York has done that for me in ways that I can't quite put into words. And so as I thought about what's next, whether I stay or go, I came to the realization that one thing is for sure. New York will always be a part of me. It's more than just a city for myself and so many others. It's home, and for now, I'm not going anywhere. And if one day I do decide to leave the city, I know that it'll always be a part of me no matter where I go.